Welcome everyone. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. So we're going to be looking at what's going on with your life right now and then working our way towards the future. And at the end of this video, I'm going to pull advice cards for you guys. So as you can see, all the cards are laid out in little piles, and each one of these piles has to do with a particular area of your life. Where I'm going to start is right here. That's going to talk about the recent past, kind of like stuff that might even still be affecting the present moment from the past. That's what I want to look at first. So let's just go ahead and dive in. The first couple cards here I have is the Three of Wands. That's my tarot card. And then the Oracle card here is Mercury, the planet Mercury. So Mercury is all about movement, the back and forth. But the Three of Wands here, basically, we've been waiting. We've been basically, I'm getting a running around with our heads cut, like a chicken with our heads cut off energy. Running around, trying to get something, but it's like we're either in the wrong place at the wrong time or the person is not there. That's what I'm getting, is like waiting for someone, having them either not be the right person or not the right time. Some sort of weird mismatch going on here. Let me pull some cards here to see what else I get. Tell me about the Three of Wands. This could just be waiting on a lot of people too. Just having people come in and out. Having people come in and out, but you're waiting on it. Why are you waiting on all these people? Tell me about the Three of Wands with Mercury for my Virgo signs. Tell me about the Three of Wands with Mercury. So almost has like an RMV feel where you're going to get your car situation figured out at the DM, whatever, the Registry of Motor Vehicles, whatever that is called in where you live. And you just have to wait and go through bureaucracy, or you just go getting shuffled through a line of a lot of people. Okay, so I have the Crown here. So we're trying to get something. There's something we're going for. This is something we very much want. It's kind of the prize. But, okay, on the bottom we have the house. So maybe this has to do with property. Could have to do with an apartment. A place you live. So maybe you've been looking for an apartment or place to live, or this could also just have to do with the roommate, right? Let's say you're looking for a roommate and you've been having a person shuffle in and out to try to find the right candidate. I'm getting that because I have the house. Underneath that I have the rabbit. It's like a lot of people. The rabbit has to do with multiplicity, propagation, just larger groups. And I feel like maybe we have not found the right person with the Five lurking underneath there. Let's see what's on top of the deck. So on top of the deck, we have the Knight, the Torch, and then we have the Wall. The Torch is the finding, right? You're looking, is the searching for the person, place, or even thing, because the Crown is here. But I think it's a person or place. And the Crown is just telling us that it's something that we absolutely have to have. We really want this person or place. There's been no headway. We got the Wall. It's been no headway. Let's move into the present, because again, this was the recent past. Maybe you guys have made headway in the present moment, right? So let's see how this is looking in the present moment. Where I want to look at, I think, is the position of the head, actually. This pile right here. This is going to tell me what you guys are thinking about, what's on your mind right now. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. What's on your mind is you're ready. Maybe you got a down payment ready on this property that you've been or on this apartment that you've been searching for. But there, with the hourglass here, it's like you're ready, but you still have to wait on someone else. There is still an element of waiting, despite the fact that you are absolutely ready. Whether that means that you have the money together, whether that means that you're just like emotionally ready. But I feel like this is more than just emotionally ready. It's the King of Pentacles, right? You have the money together. You have everything ready for this. But again, you're waiting on person, place, or thing. All right, let's move on to the next position. I don't need any clarification on that combination. So let's move on to the position of the heart. I want to see how you guys are feeling about this right now. I would be frustrated if I were you. And then look at this. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is being upset. Could be frustrated with the Five of Cups too, I suppose. Usually it's just more being like upset in a general sense. And then with the Road here, it's like you have this planned out. You have like a vision. You have a vision of what you want, and you're ready, and you have your money, whatever, everything together. But because of the waiting, you're not feeling great about it. Let's pull just one card on this. I mean, this seems pretty straightforward, but anything else about this Five of Cups with the Road? Anything else about this Five of Cups? I'm just more curious about this Five of Cups because the Five of Cups is like a whole bunch of negative emotions. And I mean, I don't really need to delve into this, but maybe for my own education here, what does this Five of Cups mean? Okay, in this case, so Neptune, it's like, it is being upset, but it's more telling, the Neptune is more telling me the reason. It's because you don't know if this is going to pan out. You don't know like when it's going to pan out. There's an element of a question, and that's what's making you upset. It's like everything's ready. When is this going to happen? Where is the apartment? Where is the roommate? It doesn't have to be the same. These can all be different things for each and every one of you, but the energy remains the same. It's Mercury with the Three of Wands is like shuffling and waiting between a bunch of different people. All right, so let's move on to the last position here. This little pile is representative of the present moment, and it talks about the actions that you guys are taking. And then after that, we'll look into your future. So let us see what we got. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are fully ready. You guys fully have the money. Might even be in cash with the Ace of Pentacles here. Look at that. We've got two hands holding pentacles. And then with the sword, you're making it known with the sword that you have the money ready. You're like, listen, I got cash. I got cash. To, you know, maybe you're the roommate and you're like, I got cash on hand. Here you go. Or you're the person who's looking for the room. You're the person who's looking for the apartment. Whatever the situation might be. It's like, you're like, I got cash. You're like waving the money in the air. That's what I'm seeing here with these two cards. Because you don't want to wait anymore for these people. You don't have to shuffle through these person, places, or things anymore. I'll tell you about the Ace of Pentacles with the sword. This is the sword, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Obviously, it's a sword. It's a little bit different than the Ace of Swords. I see the Oracle card of the sword as a combination of clarity, but there's an action to it, like someone lifting a sword. There's an element of display, like Leo energy, right? Making it known. Okay, so we have the hand. You're reaching out to people. You're reaching out to people. You're tapping people on the shoulder. You're waving the money in their face. Okay, on the bottom we do have the Princess, and underneath that the Queen. Oh my God. You're showing up as the Princess and the Queen. But unfortunately, it's in the wrong order. So in this case, it's almost telling me you guys are a little bit anxious. It's almost like you guys are trying too hard. Like the Princess is coming before the Queen. Like you're letting your youthful impulses take over. And you need to just act more like the Queen and just take your time here, because I think that the Princess energy is sort of making you want this right now, right? That's like sort of the jovial energy behind this. All right, let's look into your future and see what is going to come of all this. Let's see what's coming towards you. So flipping these two cards, we have the Queen of Wands with the number 4. This is awesome because the number 4 is literally about like earthy things. It's about like 4 sides, right? Like a house, right? 4 walls. So I really think this 4 has to do with, again, this stable element that you're looking to get. It's a person, place, or thing that is coming to stay, right? That you've been searching for. And once they're in there, they'll be in there for a while. It'll be like a stable situation. What the Queen of Wands here is you getting this like in hand. Is in the short-term future, you'll have this in hand. Whether that means you're finding a person or whether that means you're finding a place, you'll have this in hand soon. Let me see what else comes up. The Queen of Wands has total control. Queen of Wands basically is saying like, you don't need anything, you have everything you need. It's like having found the person, having person, place, or thing. Having achieved it. But let me see what else comes out here. Talking about the Queen of Wands with the number 4. Talking about the Queen of Wands with the number 4. Okay, nice. So we got honey, all right? Honey is clearly a good sign. It's sweet. It is maybe even better than you expected. You know, the result with honey, to be absolutely honest, honey and Venus. It does not get any more sweet. Almost sick. This is like sickly sweet, to be honest with you. Honey and Venus here is sickly sweet. So let me see what's on the bottom. Oh, what the hell? On the bottom is Scorpio. Okay, what's going on here? Because this is you might have to actually be the Queen of Wands. You might have to be sickly sweet with someone in order to achieve this situation. I'm not sure why Scorpio's on the bottom. I have to look up the next couple cards. Yeah. Okay, you really are gonna have to sweet talk people. You're gonna have to sweet talk people. But I'm seeing you very much succeed and like get more than, you know, and get more than you even expected to get, or a better deal than you even expected with the 6th, the Eye, and Uranus here. But you gotta like really sweeten your approach to people. Even though you might be feeling like the Scorpio on the bottom, right? Behind the mask, like, you really just want to like fucking slap people. You want to shove the money into their freaking hand and just be like, take my money. Or whatever the case may be. You're ready because you're ready for this. And you want to act like the Scorpion, but you're going to have to, it's like you catch more flies with honey than, what's the other thing? Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, whatever that saying is. You catch more flies with honey than whatever the alternative, vinegar. That's what it is, vinegar. So that's the vibe I'm getting here. That is the vibe I'm getting here. Let me pull advice directly and see what comes up for advice. I feel like that just is advice, but let's see what comes up. Maybe we'll get even more advice. All right, so let's see if we can get some advice. I will leave it wide open, so if that was advice, maybe we'll leave it more general, and maybe you could just use general advice. So can I have some advice? Okay, it's fast. We got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is waiting. It's taking your time. It's having patience. It is also that sweetness. It is having like an emotional receptivity. Whereas maybe you're trying to rush through things and you're not considering people's emotions. This is like slowing it down. Tell me what else we get here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please, for my Virgo signs. Tell me about the Queen of Cups for my Virgo signs. Oh, interesting. So again, timing. There's a lot of timing in this. We got the wall with the freaking hourglass. There is waiting. There's gonna be waiting. There is. It's unavoidable in this situation. For whatever reason, it's unavoidable. All right? You gonna be waiting. So you might as well do it with grace, like the Queen of Cups, rather than be pushy, right? You might as well do it with sweetness rather than with vinegar and be like anxious and kind of like in people's face. Let's see what else comes out here, or came out here, for Oracle cards. So we also had these sort of flop out. We have the Sword, we have Honey, we have Venus again, and I swear I shuffled these, and we have the Road. So this is just reiterating the fact that, first of all, you had a vision. That vision is still in play. That vision is still very much alive and going to happen. Like, it's almost assured, but like I was saying before, the only thing that's in your way is the timing, and time itself, the waiting, all that stuff. And maybe even a little bit of your own attitude with regards to timing. Yeah. And that's it, guys. So, Virgo, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. If this did resonate, don't forget to press the like button for me. That helps me out a lot with the algorithm and the video circulation. So I do appreciate it. And I will see y'all in a couple of weeks. Take care.